from Truist Park, just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. It's interleague baseball on the show. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Ambush style 0-0 coming unglued. First pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
3-0 to him now. Iglesias aboard here at first with nobody out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Three-two pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Tanner Houck, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready now is Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. First offering, and it's fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Acuna digs in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
The 2-0 on the way.
Yeah.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So the next to bat will be Austin Riley. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Now the 1-0.
Yep.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First delivery to him. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Camargo's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. So stepping in is Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Marcell Ozuna.
Now the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's obviously not seeing this guy at all right now. 2 off-balance swings. He's going to have to battle.
Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready with the 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Throw goes over to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
2-2. Johan Camargo, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-2. Here it is. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
He struck him out, in and out of trouble as the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Tanner Houck. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. Renfroe is there. One pitch, one out. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit in the air to center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernandez.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Slow roller out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
And so watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing and a little tapper. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Strike one to start the at-bat. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Has a look, now the pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Comes set, the 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Opposite field to left. Ozuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
The 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ani bailed him out with a swing, 3-2 now. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. At the plate now is Travis d'Arnaud. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
To Iglesias for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
High and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
So here's Johan Camargo as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, 1 pitch coming. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. And now in the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. Now a swinging bunt. One and 2. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Phillips Valdez, a 6-foot 2-inch right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and Mike Soroka will bat next.
For the Braves, the pitcher, Mike Soroka.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now it'll be Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last AB. And now the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One out, nobody on. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Valdez stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Ronald Acuna is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the stretch. And there's a base hit on the line. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch him all on the grand slam. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
This is an example of an inning that just gets away from him. A couple of innocent hits, a walk, and the next thing you know, he's watching them all trot around the bases. You don't always see a lot of runs scored in this sport, but sometimes they can be put up in a hurry.
Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Fouled off. It was a walk in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. The 1-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home. Line to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 2 for 4. Has a look, now the pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Braves strike for 4, coming courtesy of this grand slam. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and the lead is now 5-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Jose Iglesias.
And now the first pitch.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Over to Albies. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now at the plate, here is Rafael Devers. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo.
The first baseman, Johan Camargo.
First offering. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate,
40.
Mike Soroka. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eddie Rosario. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch to him. A 1 pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So next to hit is Hunter Renfroe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the pitch. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Brazier is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jairo Munoz is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ozzie Albies stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strike.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Ronald Acuna will be next. The 3-1. Sliced hard but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Ronald Acuna swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Austin Riley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Riley rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And there's ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. And he takes a called strike 2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Braves will settle for just the one. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Number 56 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 56.
First pitch on the way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Jairo Munoz is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2-2.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Jose Iglesias waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. First pitch of the AB now. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up is the shortstop, Dansby
The
Swanson.
shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
From the stretch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Johan.
Now into the box, Johan Camargo flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Both teams with 6 hits so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. 0-1, here it comes. Outside, 2-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Still 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, right fielder, Eddie.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Peterson is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
Garrett Whitlock enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Braves will settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. Atlanta leads it 7-0. Tyler Matzik comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now to bat, Kike Hernandez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Matzik is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Matzik comes set. 1-0 on its way. In there, and it's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Atlanta Braves seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Mike Soroka earned his 9th win of the year. Tanner Houck was only able to work 4